children.
Welcome, dear explorers, to the Island of Knowledge. I told you about a certain trap where a person can believe they are a master, even though they are just starting. This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. This phenomenon also makes someone really good sometimes too modest and think this is nothing difficult. Soon, you saw simple, everyday situations that help recognize this and avoid trouble. I invited you to discover together how our confidence works when we have little or a lot of knowledge. At the illustration pier, I met a crocodile and a gorilla. The crocodile said that the Dunning-Kruger effect works like this. When someone hits the target well with a stone once, they immediately start walking like a winner and show everyone how to do it, even if the next throws go into the bushes. The gorilla thought that this phenomenon means the louder someone talks about their plan, the more they believe the plan is brilliant, so they can start acting without checking if they even have the tools and skills. Their ideas amused me, but I had to correct them. This is about a self-assessment error. At the beginning, when a person has little experience, they often do not see their own gaps and therefore overestimate their skills. When they learn more, they start to see complexity and judge themselves more carefully, sometimes even too harshly. Near the knowledge cocoons, I met a crab and a bat. The crab said that when he once quickly tied 2 pieces of rope and built a small raft, he immediately considered himself an expert and started promising to make a big raft for everyone. But then the first stronger wave untied the knots, and everyone had to catch the boards so they would not float away. He added that only after practicing different knots and correcting his mistakes several times did he stop bragging and started first checking if everything held together. The bat said he had a similar experience when learning to recognize fruits by smell. After a few hits, he was sure he would never be wrong again. But then he got a basket of fruits with a similar smell and made so many mistakes that he felt ashamed. I confirmed these are good examples. This is exactly how the trap looks. At first, courage grows faster than skill, and only practice and feedback set the assessment at the right level. In the Golden Grotto, I met a sloth and a butterfly. I asked them what they knew about the Dunning-Kruger effect. The sloth replied that it is a situation where beginners often think they know a lot, because they do not yet see how many things can be done better. An experienced person can be cautious because they know many difficult details and remember their own mistakes. The butterfly added that the best remedy is calmly checking yourself with simple tests, comparing results with reality, and asking someone more experienced for advice instead of relying only on confidence. I praised them for their great knowledge and summarized that the Dunning-Kruger effect is not the world's malice, but a common error in assessing one's skills. Curious seekers, now you know that the Dunning-Kruger effect can give a person too much confidence at the very beginning of learning, and later teaches humility when you start to see how many things need improvement. Remember that healthy caution grows with experience, and the best way to honest self-assessment is small tests, comparing results with reality, and asking for advice. If next time you feel like you already know everything, try to do one more test and give yourself a moment to reflect. See you on the next journeys for knowledge.